This is the Lifestyle Brothers presents you packsetgo featuring Travel Star Tuesdays with our amazing guest, Travel with Meko. We don't have the button to make the round of applause, but I'm gonna do it from this way. If you don't know by now, I'm Greg the Goon. To my far right is my brother, Mr. Smalls, and in the middle is our beautiful host, Travel with Meko. Meko, this is our first time doing this, so this is like history in the making. I had to get you first because of our Instagram history. I followed you first so many years ago, and your journeys with all the countries you've been to. Mm-hmm. We've been to like same places but never seen each other, only once in real life. So it's like, this is crazy how you follow somebody on Instagram, but then you see them in real life, it's like, oh my God, it's her.
But it feels like you know people for so long from Instagram.
It's Greg. Vice versa, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I know you, even though I really don't know you. But now the podcast world is going to get to know you at the same time I know you. So I feel flattered.
Exactly.
So Meko,
I'm flattered to be on.
Supposed to have questions, supposed to have like a certain type of format, like the professionals do. The professionals have a format, Q&A, bounce back, but we don't do none of that stuff here. We don't do none of that.
Right.
I'm lazy, okay? I'm lazy, one. I'm honest, and I'm lazy. And this guy next to me, on your left, is King Lazy. Mm-hmm. He's always booking flights the last minute, gets to the airport last minute, pays for his ticket last minute. Do you see the theme? LM,
yeah.
last minute.
I hear that.
Replies last minute. This is what I gotta deal with. This is why.
And Goon called you up.
No. I called you up to do a sound check. Minute. You weren't available Monday. You weren't available Tuesday. Forget Wednesdays is Beyonce Day, so you wasn't available. So now you're finally available.
Finally.
So, last minute. So let's get right into it, Meko. Now, if people don't know your Instagram page, it's definitely popping. It's Travel with Meko, but you can tell them yourself.
Yeah. It's Travel with Meko. Meko.
Okay, Meko. And your page is extraordinary because you travel with your kids. And that's something that I always wanted to do, but I never knew how to do it. And it just seems like.
But first, you need kids.
Well, I have a daughter. She's grown. She's a diva. Yeah, she's out the equation.
Oh,
yeah,
I didn't know that.
She calls me CAD. You know what CAD stands for?
We've learned.
Cash App Dad.
Cash App Dad.
Yeah, she calls me CAD.
I need a cash
app. Forgive him. I apologize for my man's rude behavior.
Yeah, my daughter's grown.
Yeah.
She don't travel with me. It's not cool no more. It's not cool. Like how you make it cool with your kids? You make it look so cool with your kids.
Yeah.
My daughter's like.
Yeah, for now. Until they're older, probably.
Well, that's what happened. Goon, now I will admit, Goon used to take his daughter around the world, so don't be modest and say you didn't take your daughter around the world. You did travel with your daughter. I just felt she
wasn't ready for it. Like exposing kids to certain trips. She rather had a better time at Chuck E. Cheese than to go to China. So if I had known that, I'd have saved like a bag full of money.
You got to get them used to it too. I think like. From the jump, from birth, they was on a plane with me like, yep, we going somewhere.
What was the longest flight you've traveled with your kids?
It was like 24 hours from Sri Lanka to back home to America. But that's because we booked a last minute flight from Sri Lanka. Yeah, so we have to get on 3 airplanes.
LM.
Last minute.
I see a theme going on here. Y'all like trying.
Yeah,
last minute 23 hours.
Listen, I didn't know if we was gonna go to another destination, and then I was like, all right, no, we're gonna go home because we was already traveling. I think we went to like 3 countries before that, and we're like, all right, now we gotta go home. And the last flights were like all 3 connected flights, so we're like, we gotta get home. So
23 hours.
That was it.
Did you cry or the kids cried?
Well, I only had our daughter then, but It actually wasn't
That
that
bad.
bad.
I know I cried. I
I probably
cried
cried.
the first time.
I probably cried. I cried inside because once I got on the second flight, I'm like, man, why?
How
I
long
was
were
just so
the
upset.
How long were the layovers?
Um, where did we fly to? Sri Lanka, you have to fly to Dubai. I think it wasn't that long because it's kind of close because the Middle East
Yeah.
and Asia's right there. I don't know. It was like 2, 3 years ago that I went, so I don't remember. But yeah.
It's
And then the longest flight was like, I think back home, that was like 13 hours, 13 or 14
that
hours
doesn't sound
maybe.
bad anymore after you do 23 hours.
But it was, yeah. It
This is
was
true.
bad. I
This
mean,
is
but
true.
we slept on most of them, so it
Let
wasn't
me
that
ask.
bad. And I got a lot of work done on my
Okay,
computer,
okay.
so
Let me ask you a funny
you know.
question. Because my brother over here, he's like a connoisseur of packing snacks on planes and carrying certain types
Mhm.
of certain
That's a
type. I'm
fact.
talking carrying certain types of things with him on planes. Like he's notorious for packing P&B sandwiches in his pocket and little
Listen,
nips. I don't drink, so
I'm not mad at him because I don't like airplane food. I
Hello.
take turkey sandwiches on there. I cut
Hello.
what?
tomatoes, put them in a plastic bag, lettuce. I even put mayonnaise in a plastic bag. And then I put it all together on the
So basically,
plane.
you're trying to tell me you have your own subway station on the plane.
Yeah,
Wow.
because those subs on the airplane are so dry. Like, no, I'm gonna pack my own
So you
food
got
too. I either eat before
uh-huh.
I leave or I pack whatever I want.
Wow.
I'm the
Very
same way.
good.
I thought it was just him. I thought it
Peanut
was
butter
just
and jelly's
him.
Very
not
good.
bad.
Yeah.
Hello.
He's smart. You trying to judge him. He's smart. Shoot. Do you know what's in that airplane
I
food? You don't
don't
even
know.
know
I'm
what's in
usually
it.
asleep.
I don't
He
know
I'm
don't
usually
care.
either.
asleep.
He
Yeah.
don't care. He'll eat it anyway. He
Yeah.
don't care.
Nah, I don't care either. I'm not picky about food, but some of the airplane food is just like, I'm not
Let
for
me
it.
ask you a question. So
Mm-mm.
which one is your best airlines you like to fly? With the good food?
The
The cheapest
cheapest
one.
one. The
That's a good
Yo,
answer.
she's a
cheapest one.
Yes. That's a great
okay, so
answer.
It
you like
don't
to
matter.
fly
Get me to the
Soul Plane
destination.
Airlines.
Soul Plane Airlines. That would be a lit airline if it was.
That's a fact.
I used to like United. My aunt used to work for them, so she used to actually change my seats around. So
Oh,
I would buy the cheapest ticket, and then she would like upgrade me and stuff like that. But she just retired, so
oh, I
yeah.
like
So I don't know. I have to find a new
yeah.
airline.
I usually sit like in 46 or 48K in the back of the plane to the right. So if you get bumped to the front, you might see him. I'm usually in the back of the plane. We don't sit
Mm.
together. He's Mr.
Oh, you
Yeah,
like
he's
to be in the
Mr.
front.
Hi. I know I booked 37C, but my legs are so long. Is there a possible, can you put me in first
Got it.
class by accident? That's what he does.
Mm.
He just is like
Mm.
the puppy dog eyes. Ma'am.
Mm.
And they be like,
Mm-mm-mm.
that's not
That's nice though.
that it's a little bit truth to what he's saying. A lot of times when I get on the plane, they realize like, wow, you're the biggest guy on the plane because I'm almost 6'6", so I'm tall
Damn.
and I'm
Yeah.
also big, so I'm about three something.
Mm-hmm.
So what
nothing.
happened, going? Okay. So a lot of times they accommodate me like, hey, sir, you're sitting over here. You know what? We have a whole exit row all by itself, or we have a whole row.
Oh, that's nice.
So I said, okay, I appreciate it. Thank you. So he's just mad that they don't
Mm.
bump him up too often. But
Well, if it was just me on the plane,
You gotta
I would
grow
be
an
the biggest
inch.
person on the plane before he got on the plane because I'm 6'1", 6'2", 225.
Mm.
2.5, 6'3" with some extra foam posits. But
Mm.
yeah, so he always gets lucky and gets bumped to first class every flight. He does the same puppy dog story. I
Mm.
know, but my knee and my leg is connected. It's con-
Hey, he's smart. You gotta do what you
it's
gotta
con-
do. I use
it
the
doesn't
kids
exactly.
bend.
too. I'd be like, listen, I got
You
kids,
guys board
if
first.
there's an
Yeah, you
extra
guys board first, so
row.
you guys are set up already, which is smart.
Yeah,
How's traveling?
Yeah, this
How's
is
it
traveling with
definitely is.
strollers? how's that play into the picture?
Well, it's not that bad. I have a convenient one that actually folds and you can put it on top of the air. What is it? The where you put suitcases, the
With the
cabinet.
Carry.
carry-on?
Yeah. So it actually folds like, and you can put it on top of there. So I just invested into that not too long ago with my second child, which I wish I found that out with
Mm.
my first child. But it's still not bad. Even when I was traveling with my first child, you bring it to the gate and they actually check it for you. So
With
that's
no
no
fee, no
problem.
extra fee for that, right?
No extra fee. It's all free. Car seats, it's free.
I never knew
So
that.
that's no problem. That's the best thing. I know people think it's expensive traveling with kids, but it's really not. It's all
Now
free.
with the kids,
And
do you
kids,
pay
go
for
ahead.
each seat or it's
So kids under 2 are free. You just pay taxes, but they have to be a lap
gotcha.
child. So if they're in their own seat, then obviously you have to pay for that seat. But if the flight is not full, the kid gets their own seat, which most likely we always have a seat for them. So that's why I'm like, oh no. And then if it is full, it's not that bad, you know. So
Now, what are the ages of your children?
Amaya, she is 5 years old, and Cameron, he is 18 months, almost 2. So he's about to be 2. I'm about to be paying for flights again.
Well, you could say, "Oh, my leg and my knee. I didn't know it's connected. It can't bend." Like
Yeah,
this guy over here.
yeah.
Now, let me ask you this question. Now, being that you travel a lot with the dynamic duo,
hmm
what country did you find the most child friendly so far that you visited?
mm, Honestly, almost all of them, because if kids live there, then there's obviously always kid-friendly things to do, which kids are everywhere in the world. So you always find something to do. But one place I really liked, just personally for my kids, was Australia. Like the parks were just like so like extra. I don't even know how to explain it. Like and clean and everything. Everything
Mm-hmm.
was just kid-friendly. Um, they had so many amusement parks and everything, but it's same as like New York here, there's so much kid things to do. But I don't know, everything in Australia was just more cleaner and
Mm-hmm.
I feel like safer, everything. So I guess I would say Australia, but everywhere I've been, there's always kids stuff to do. Everyone loves kids. Everyone's attracted to kids. They, play with my kids. I think Americans are the only one that are standoffish when, they see kids because other cultures, they love kids. Like Hispanics, they're like, "Oh, let me pick up your baby." They'll like literally hold them. I'm like, "Give me back my baby." So I've never been to a country where they didn't want to touch my child and like play with them themselves. So everywhere,
Gotcha.
really. Yeah.
And and how long was the flight to Australia?
That was also 24 hours, but that was only 2 connection flights. No, one, wait, like 1 connection.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Australia's on our radar. We haven't touched
Yeah.
Australia yet, but by the time this
Yeah.
podcast
It,
airs,
it was good.
we still won't touch Australia yet.
Well, actually, they're closed to
Yeah,
Americans right now.
Yeah, they shut us down. I
So,
was gonna say we're
it's
shut
like
down.
yeah, they said to
not in this
2021,
house.
something like that.
Yeah, next
Yeah,
year.
I'll wait.
so unless you marry somebody from there, I don't know. But they're not even
Oh
accepting visas right
man,
now, so
And that's why their
unless
cases are so
yeah,
low. Yeah, their cases are almost
you want to
non-existent.
hear my Australian accent?
yeah. Let's hear
Good on, Mike.
it.
I have a mail order
No.
bride for you. Good on, Mike.
I apologize. I apologize.
You
Oh,
tried it, mate,
oh
but
Oh
it
my
God.
wasn't
goodness!
nice.
How long were you in Australia for?
About like no, let me start again.
Oh, you're on the road today.
um, about a
Okay, that's
month.
why you got the accent down pat.
Month,
I
yeah.
gotta go in for a month in there. You
I'm not
sounded
that
good to
good.
me.
I'm not that
I'm about to say
good. I'm
you sound like you have a
alright.
good accent. Either have a good accent or you eat a lot of Outback
Yeah,
steak.
I'm
Yeah.
not. I'm not an
Well, then
Outback
you
steak
definitely
fan.
have a good accent.
Mm-mm,
Were you in Sydney
mm-mm.
or Melbourne?
I was in Sydney and Cans. I don't know. There's so many people that call cans so many different things. It's cans or
I don't
crayons
even know.
or something else. I don't know. I
I've
have
heard it.
no
I've heard
idea.
it pronounced both ways, so I'm not 100%
Yeah,
sure.
even like when I'm watching like National Geographic, like I've heard them say two different things. I'm like, so what's the one?
Yeah.
You know?
My goal is to go to Australia for like a
So,
week and spend a whole night in the outback. Like literally
oh, that would be
with
so awesome.
coyotes, kangaroos running around, snakes, and just pitch a tent and put a fire, put extra shrimp on the barbie, and just
When you put it like that, I don't know about that.
it's scary.
Hell yeah, a
I mean,
coyote. If it just comes up to you,
I'll tell
like,
them.
what
I'll
are you
say,
gonna
yo, I'm from New
do?
York. Oh,
He might think you're a bird,
then
and
then then
oh,
I'm gonna do then
you.
I'm gonna do another call. I'm like, yo,
I went to the Great Barrier Reef though. That was
you went
pretty fun.
snorkeling?
I
Wow.
like that.
Did you get in
Yeah,
the water?
I
Wait,
did.
Now,
you got your hair wet?
You said,
You got in the water?
of
Ooh,
course.
I like this
Yeah.
traveler.
Yeah,
I
I went
like
scuba
this
diving and
traveler. I
everything
like this
there.
traveler.
Yeah. You
now,
know?
now, did your guide take you to see the sharks while you were down there, or no?
Did I see a shark? I don't even think I seen a shark down there. Maybe one. But so are you talking about like the great white sharks and all of those? So those are more towards like Melbourne, like down there.
Mm-hmm.
Because they like colder water. I think the Great Barrier Reef is like warmer, so they don't actually like live there.
That's a
So
good tip.
like reef sharks are in the Great Barrier Reef and everything. But I was actually surprised. The Great Barrier Reef was kind of like dead. Like I feel like I seen more life in the Caribbean, and I scuba
Mm,
dived a bunch of times, so I was just kind of shocked. I'm like, dang, I thought I was still getting here kind of early before it's actually dead,
Yeah,
dead.
it's dying. Yeah.
So yeah,
are
but
you
we knew this, but huh?
are you Patty certified or no?
Oh yeah, I'm an advanced diver. I've been diving like for years now. I love it.
Oh,
Yeah, just to throw that out there.
oh, so
You know.
you were two tank diver.
Yeah. I
Mm.
don't need two tanks though. Those are like if you're trying to go down for long, but my air lasts pretty long, so
Wow.
I could dive for a long
All
time.
right. I want to
Yeah.
make a statement real quick. I'm not Patty certified, but I'm a diving expert.
You should though. Why not? You could do so much more things. You could do deep
Yeah.
dives.
I like to free
Like
dive. I like to just jump in the water, hold my breath, and see how far I could go down underwater.
I need to practice more because my ears they pop like so much when I go down. I'm like, and it takes me a while. That's why I like scuba diving because I can like slowly go down. When I like free dive, my ears are like
Yeah.
so much
I know
pressure.
me
It's
and Smalls
uncomfortable.
went scuba diving in where was that at, Smalls? What country?
Which time?
DR. Yeah.
DR, the
No,
Mauritius.
DR. I ain't go scuba
Ooh,
diving in
Mauritius.
Mauritius. Did I go scuba diving? No, I ain't go scuba diving in Mauritius.
I'll be going to Mauritius. I'll be doing a group trip there next year.
Oh, you're gonna
You
like
gonna
it.
If
like
you
it?
guys want to come back,
I could be your tour
come
guide.
with us.
They love me in Mauritius.
Yeah.
They love me.
Why
Why
not?
not? Take you to the
Okay.
places we have the tents and has the not the tents, it has the umbrellas. It's like a famous spot.
Yes,
Yeah,
I know
that
what you're
little
talking
thing is
about.
by a cave or something. Not cave, by the port.
I'm with
And then
it.
we take you to that's about it.
Well,
Mauritius
no,
is very
that's
small.
remember that Mauritius is small. It's very small. It's easy to navigate around, but it has a lot of culture. This guy here is not too
Culture.
Yeah,
big on the
yeah.
culture enrichment, but it's a lot of culture. It's a lot
You
of
don't
stuff
like
to
culture
do.
when you travel?
It's about
I feel
me.
like
So
you're
my
into
questions? You
culture.
asking me? Okay.
Yeah. Not just, maybe not just
Well,
Mauritius.
I believe that when I come to a country, I am history. People want to see me.
Hmm.
Like the say I went to
Hmm.
London or they went to Paris and you see the Eiffel Tower. That's going to be there long after I'm gone. I am legacy. So they want to meet somebody that they could touch and see and remember. So
Mm.
when I come to these countries, I meet the people. That matters to me the most, meeting people, building bonds. I can't build a bond with the Eiffel Tower. It's still going to be there. It's steel. It's cold. But you could
That
touch
is
me,
right.
take a picture with me, take a
That is
selfie.
right.
send me a message, Instagram me, Facebook me, Twitter. You know, that means more to me than take a picture in front of
Yeah.
a monument.
Especially in Asia, they love
Oh my goodness!
Americans.
In
They
China, they're
like to
like this.
touch
They're like,
people's
oh my
hair.
goodness. They're like,
I know,
oh,
they be like, are you real?
tell Miko about the time they thought I was Chris Tucker when he was in China. Smalls.
Stop it.
Oh yeah, we on I think we on Bun Street,
What's that shit?
and the people were just running up to it. They was like, "Hey, movie," and I'm like, "Oh
I was
God."
like, and
Movie,
you know
movie.
this man. Yo, and a girl kissed me.
Yo.
Chinese girl kissed me.
Oh my God.
Yeah, they
That is
really thought he
crazy.
Yeah.
I
was.
would have ran with it too. Listen, I be telling them I'm a model. You get special
I can see
treatment.
it,
Why
but Chris
not?
Tucker, you
Shoot.
tell.
With my kid's dad, they think he's a basketball player because he's tall. We be like, yeah, he plays
NBA,
basketball.
NBA.
He's getting drafted to this. Yeah.
Yao Ming, Yao Ming.
You-
I think it's also the fact they don't see a lot of us
Yeah.
traveling like that in these remote places. The
Mhm.
common places is one thing. When you're in a remote location, i.e., Mauritius, the
Mhm.
Maldives, Sri Lanka. When I was Sri
Mhm.
Lanka, the hotel people said they never saw a
Yeah.
black
Yeah.
American Muslim. It blew
Yeah.
their mind. They was like, "Wait a minute, what's your name? My government name?" And they was like, "Wow, that's an Islamic name." I was like, "Yeah." Gave them the greetings like "Assalamu alaikum." It blew their mind.
Wow. That's
But
crazy.
they don't see us traveling, especially these remote
Yeah.
You only
locations.
see us on TV.
Yeah, Sri Lanka, I think was like the most like place where I felt like the most stares. Like I was such an outcast. I'm like, dang, we not even that far off from skin color, and they just
They're darker than me in
staring.
Sri Lanka.
I'm just
But
like,
I was hanging with them
nah,
all
they
day
are dark.
long. They were like,
You in Colombo? Colombo, what part you into?
Colombo, Willigama,
a Candy,
and some other jungle area.
Candy,
No,
Nagum,
it was by
Nagumbo.
Willigama. I really forget. It was like I don't know. It was close to Willigama. It was like 2 hours
Did
away.
you go to the place where they do the stilt fishing?
I was close by
Yeah.
there, I believe. Or oh, I was there, but I seen it from a distance, but they didn't really do it because it was actually hurricane
Oh,
season, so the waves were kind of like really strong. So
yeah.
yeah, they weren't doing much of that. But I seen the stilts in
You
the
have to go
actual
back then.
water. So
You have to go
Nice.
back and go fishing.
yeah,
That's a must.
yeah.
Well, they wouldn't allow me to go fishing. They said, "Big man,
We need,
They
you're too
said no.
big."
yeah. I
That's
forgot
funny.
what part of that
That's
was in,
good.
but I gotta find looking on the maps right now. The name of that town where the fishing happens. I keep forgetting the name of the town.
Mm.
Yeah, I gotta ask you though. So travel with Miko. So how many countries has Miss Miko been to?
Mm. I really have to look on my
What
map,
was?
but I believe about like 30,
Okay,
30 and like 20 states,
you're certified.
20 something states.
Round of applause, going. She's certified. Round of applause.
Round of
for being
applause.
for being
Yeah.
our first guest and being to over 15 countries, we're gonna give you a gift. Okay, you're gonna get a
Okay,
sticker of us to stick on your luggage.
I'm with it. I like that. I
This
like
is the
that.
Travel Stars
Let me
scan
see it.
here Lifestyle Brother sticker. You
I
scan this
like it.
barcode.
And you could
You can scan
scan
it. You
it.
scan it out if you want to. This will give you
I like
access
that.
to everything that we do, and
That's
also it's
cool.
contactless, so it's COVID-19 certified. You ain't have to
Yeah.
touch it. Just scan it. Put in your luggage. Everybody at the airport is gonna know who you
Mm,
are because they know who we are. They're like, "Hey, were you on that podcast?"
that's right. I
They're gonna
like
be like,
that.
"Yeah, I'm travel.
That's
I'm travel.
dope.
I'm Miko. Like you're not Miko. Like I am Miko."
Hmm.
Then you're gonna do like, "Yeah,
I like
like
that.
you are Miko." Miko and me have our favorite song. I don't know how it became our favorite song, but
I'm
yeah, don't
scared
worry
to
about
ask.
that. We'll do that offline. But yeah, our theme music song that we've been friends for so long through social media. But we have our mutual song that
Hmm.
when we hear it, we know it's that time. You know what I'm saying?
Speaking about time now, in the future, what is going to be your next destination, internationally
My
and
next.
domestic?
You want a drum roll first?
Um,
Or are you ready to go? You can do a drum
sure.
roll.
I'm ready to go. Ready? So, all right, domestic. I'm not really
What you
sure.
just say?
It kind of depends.
We don't.
I'm not really
We don't
sure.
use the D word on this podcast.
No. The D word, it works. It depends because there are some dope domestic destinations.
Well, he said domestic too.
I
So
said
I was giving you
domestic
domestic
and
and
international.
international. Okay, let me just
Yeah,
say.
don't worry.
Oh
Yeah, don't.
my.
You can tell me. You don't have to tell me the domestic one.
Well, it depends of COVID
Hmm.
because certain places are closed down. It's not worth traveling to if it's
Exactly.
closed. So I would travel to Florida if it is domestic, so basic, but whatever.
I'm just
Hmm.
teasing you.
Or, California. Because those are my two top places I like to go in the US, and they're sunny mostly. I like sun
What about
destinations.
Atlanta? What about
Okay.
Atlanta?
My Atlanta, yeah, I like it. It's fun. My cousins live there, so it's just like, whatever. I've been there a bunch of times, you know. But that's where everybody's partying right now. So if I guess I want to go
Correct.
to a club over there, I guess that's where it's at right now because they're not shutting down for
No.
nothing.
Yeah, no, Atlanta
But
never had COVID. Atlanta never had COVID.
yeah, no, it
They
never
had one
did.
case of COVID. One
Never.
case. The mayor. That was it.
That was it. It had to be.
And she
It
stayed
had to
home.
be.
It was the hoax there. I don't know. But international, I'm not sure. I have Mauritius on my calendar, but that's September. I
Okay.
want to do. Oh no, I'm actually going to Mexico. I forget. Mexico is like the U.S. to me. I
Tulum.
Yes.
forget. Yeah, I'm going to Tulum in January, but after that, then I don't know what
Okay,
I'm
cool.
doing. I have to figure out my year after this
Got
presidency.
you.
So
So
yeah,
you're figuring Tulum, maybe Mauritius, and what's the third one you might be thinking
no, I'm
about
going to
also?
Mauritius. I'm going. I'm definitely going.
Oh, so that's locked. Okay.
September. Yeah, it's locked. Everything's locked. Tulum's locked down. Mauritius. And in between that, I'm not sure. It just depends, obviously if these countries are opening up or
Yeah.
what's happening. So I've been playing it by ear. So everything again is last minute that I'm booking. So I don't know. I guess we'll just see. But I've been working on my own product line for travel product essentials. So that's why I've
Okay.
also haven't been traveling the rest of this year till Mexico. So once I come back from Mexico, I'll be launching my products and then that's when I'll travel
That was a
again.
like
Okay. So you're foreseeing a launch in 2021 or the end of 2020?
2021. No, 2021.
Well, we're gonna have to bring
Yeah,
you back on for then as well, so you can tell us about the
I got
products, the
you.
website, tell us about
I got
exactly
you.
everything that you're putting out there. We're gonna look forward to that
but
conversation.
where can they
I
find
got
you
you.
now?
I'm
Because
down.
they're gonna look for you.
Travelwithmiko.com or Instagram travel with Miko. Everything's travel with Miko. My website, Instagram, TikTok,
Your
all of
TikTok's
that.
popping too. Your TikTok, your
So
videos are funny. But
yeah,
I have no
I'm a
rhythm and he
clown.
can't dance, so TikTok is not really for us. I'm gonna try one time. I'm gonna try again with TikTok. I got this
Just
one little
try it.
move
It's
I do,
fun.
and I'd be like,
And
that's
that's
it.
all you have
Yeah,
is
and he
one
has a move
move.
like this.
That's
He
what you
does
gotta
this.
do.
That's what he does.
That could
That
be
could
your
be
thing. Just
we can have
bopping
you in
it.
our TikTok video. Hello,
Hello.
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 Okay, just
Yes.
bop. That's all you gotta
Travel
do,
with
bop.
Miko Instagram.
Okay.
Travel with Miko TikTok. Travel with Miko Facebook. Travel with
Mhm.
Miko.com. It's bigger than this. It's a brand. It's a movement. It's a movement. And I'm so
Yes.
happy.
But remember, that's
Yeah.
MEKO, people. MEKO.
Meko.
Travel with
Okay.
Miko.
MEKO.
MEKO, right? MEKO. See? MEKO. Oh, I got it. I got
Exactly.
it. Did you get it?
Perfect. You got it?
Facts.
I
Copy.
got it.
Heard you.
Well, this has been a beautiful podcast brought to you by Lifestyle Brothers.
Yes,
This
I
is
have.
Travel Star Tuesdays with our first beautiful guest, Travel with Miko. And we're coming to the end. It's been a perfect and joyous
Thanks for having me.
first time podcast. And We must do this again soon, okay?
Definitely. Thank you. I'm so happy to be your first one, and this was so much
All
fun.
right, Miko, take care. I'm gonna mail you your send me your
All right.
address. I'll mail you the sticker to put in your suitcase, okay?
I got you. I
Bye.
got you. Awesome.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you for your support. It keeps us motivated to keep doing what we do. To find out more about us, you can catch us at www.thelifestylebrothers.com. On Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, you can find us at the same name, The Lifestyle Brothers. And if you want to find some dope cinematic shots, bloopers, travel reels, be sure to subscribe our YouTube channel, The Lifestyle Brothers. Once again, on behalf of Goon and myself, we thank you.